Now then, people, welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show, and it's time for your Norwich versus Burnley Watchalong. Just a bit of a random go live, stuck, sat, chilling, been to the gym, been for a swim with the kids. Had a good afternoon, had me dinner, and then I thought, do you know what? We've got some time to kill. Let's do a bit of a watch-along for what is our biggest relegation rival in Burnley. Of course, Burnley will now play four times before we play our next game against Crystal Palace. It's big, isn't it? Like the next time we play Palace, they're just taking the knee now, guys. By the way, as I say, because it's been late, there's no like flashy graphic or anything like that. I do apologise, but I just thought I'd come and enjoy it with you. But we've kicked off anyway. But like I say, let's have a little bit of a chin wag and just keep an eye on this one, as I know a lot of Leeds fans will be doing, because if Norwich win this, it's huge for Leeds United. Burnley's record away from home is not fantastic. So there is a big chance that Norwich could take 3 points, it could be a draw. We'll have to wait and see. But I'd take a Norwich win all day. Sean Swain says, Joe be here soon, just crying into his Bielsa picture. Why? Why will I be crying into my Bielsa picture? The guy's an absolute legend. Will never be forgotten for what he's done for Leeds United to bring us back to the promised land. And now Jesse Marsh is taking that torch on and keep running with it. Any Mill? My daughter's sat with me. Just thought I'd put the pressure on her. You can't see her, that's it, does it? Roms says a draw would be fine. Not quite sure, because Norwich, a draw would be fine, but Norwich are done, aren't they? So we want a Norwich win, really, so that Burnley are further condemned to relegation. The bottom three could be as it is, really. Just looking at the table, if Burnley were to lose, like I said, they've got they're 3 points behind Everton currently, so could surpass Everton. I'm not sure on the goal difference. Chance early doors for Norwich. Couldn't get the ball through, though. I think it was Rashicka. Ben Mee obviously missing for Burnley as well, which is a massive miss. Tarkowski clears it. But yeah, I mean, I'm all for a Norwich winning this one, and then that will condemn Burnley, I think. Still a long way to go for Burnley. You could argue, as I said, this is their 30th game. We only have 6 left, but if they were to lose this, it would be pretty brutal for them. Just looking at Burnley's next few fixtures that are coming up, West Ham away. They've then got Southampton at home. I think they beat Southampton at home, but West Ham away, I don't see them winning that. And then they play Wolves at home as well, and then we play. So they have some difficult fixtures, and they need to pick up maximum points, don't they? Really, but they'll just be looking at Everton. They'll just be looking at Everton for the time being. Of course, there is only, what's the difference between us and Everton? 29, 35 points, but we have 2 games in hand. But this is the thing. A lot of people mention about these game in hands, but they've got to win them game in hands, haven't they? And probably going to struggle to do that. And that includes Everton as well. I know they got a good result at home, but away from home, chance, J. Rodriguez. Was it going to drop for Vokes? Possibly. No. It's going to be cleared. But that's going to be an early chance there for Burnley. Matthias Norman starting as well. I rated him in that first game against us. I don't understand why he didn't start against us in the chance. Go on. Chance for Norwich. We're all about the Canaries. He's onside. Chance here. Give it Pookie, my brother. Chance Burnley. It's going to be a corner ball. Chance, not Burnley. Norwich. Up the Canaries. Yeah, they've started well, Norwich, haven't they? The ones in the yellow. Yeah. Shot by Rashicka, I think. Charlie Taylor were the one who got a vital touch that put it out for a corner. Here comes the corner, though, for Norwich. Rashicka. Lifted in, terrible. Norman was the one who lifted it in, but they just put the foot through it, Burnley. No nonsense defending. Tushona says Joe's finished doppelganger is going to get a brace. of course, Timu Pukki he's referring to. Morning, Matt. Nice to see you. Gamer guy Ethan, legend of the channel, member for 12 months. Burnley 2, Norwich 1. There's Cornet's brought down anyway by Dowell. It's going to be a free kick. Just seeing Charlie Taylor, who I thought was great against Everton, and he's great at left back. I certainly would take Charlie Taylor at Leeds United. I don't know what you guys think. I would definitely take him because we need a left back. Junior Firpo's gash. Charlie Taylor wins the header there. Lifted on. Here's Maxwell Cornet. There's a chance here for Burnley. Lennon's waiting in acres of space. Couldn't find him though. Cornet lifts it back in. Header, Rodriguez. Easy save for Tim Krul. Poor header, really. Poor header by J. Rodriguez. FJW says, surely Burnley go down if they don't get 3 points here. I'd have to agree with you, mate, because it's the next games are difficult, aren't they? And if you can't beat you can't beat Norwich, then you're sort of done for. I felt like that when it came to us playing Norwich and Watford as well, really. Norman, great header that. Charlie Taylor on the ball. In terms of what time I'm on 5 minutes 25, mate. I've not had to do that for a while. I've normally had stuff ready. Like I say, normally the guy that I speak to sorts me out with the time graphic, and that is not about, So I only decided to jump on last minute, but we'll do some Burnley watch-alongs for sure during the 16-day hiatus that we have to wait till Leeds United's next game. We'll do some watch-alongs of some other games that concern Leeds United in that relegation rivals games. So, yeah, we'll check that out. He's a chance. Great ball through. However, J. Rodriguez couldn't get on the end of it. It goes straight through to Tim Krul. Love this from Alfie, the El Crapico. I think that'd be Norwich Watford, wouldn't it, you'd have to say. Lee Smilou's done well. Tarkovsky puts his foot through it. No nonsense defender, a bit like Liam Cooper. What about all them people? You know you are. A lot of yous watch me, hammer me for saying about Liam Cooper. The guy's been an absolute colossal in the last 2 games. I genuinely remember someone actually commenting saying I was enjoying the video, but when you started speaking about we needed Cooper back, I turned it off. Well, where's that guy now? Because the guy's been unreal since we've been back, hasn't he? Let's be honest. Here's Maxwell Cornet, chance just over halfway. Manages to find Rodriguez. Cornet is going to run ahead of him. Rodriguez back on his right foot. Oh, it's cut out. It's going to go back to... Oh, I thought it had dropped to Charlie Taylor. It turns out it's a throw-in. Timing me on so I can sync. Yeah, 7 minutes now. 7 minutes. Big shout out for those that... I wish I had the clock for you as the timers. Sorry. Hopefully I'll get a graphic sorted. Chance Burnley. Westwood with the strike. It's cut out. Oh, we need Timu Pukki to get one, don't we? Burnley beat Tottenham before, said Ethan. Yeah. Anyone could beat anyone on the day, I guess. Look at yesterday. You would... Joe, can you put game clock on? I can't, man, on this. I'll have a look. Let me have a mess around and see if I can sort something out. Give us a sec. But I will still... chat to you as while I'm doing it, but I'll have a play around in OBS and see if I can somehow get the game clock up for you. Just bear with us 1 minute. So can't use that graphics. That's Leeds United Watford. Just 1 sec. Chance here on the counter potentially for Norwich. Oh man, he can't even pass. Sargent kept it in actually. Did well. Dowell, sorry. Ball over. Look, McLean into Pukki. Go on, Pooks. Go on, Pooks. Ooh, potential penalty there. Still in, though. Lee Smilu tries to chip it in, but it's going to be a corner ball. Trying to sort this graphic out, peeps. What if I do that? Right, leave it with me. I'm working on it. Right. We've got Norwich. I'm working on it, peeps. I'm working on it. If I change that to Norwich. Corner ball anyway coming in for Norwich. And it comes. He's on it. Oh, it's cleared. It's going to fall. Drop. It's 1-0! Norwich lead 1-0. Get in there. Come on. I think it's Rashishka. Get in! 1-0 to Norwich. Burnley are going down. Brilliant, man. Come on, this would be huge, wouldn't it? This would be absolutely huge. It drops out, I think. Yeah, it's through a bunch of bodies. I think it hits about 3 Burnley players on the way through. They're not great away from home, let's be honest. And, yeah, it comes off J. Rodriguez, I think, off the post, in the back of the net. Norwich lead 1-0. Get in there. Come on, the Canaries. Up the Canaries. Up the Budgerigars. Up the Birds. Up the parakeets. Whatever. Every single bird. Can you think of a bird? No? Okay. But come on, man. Well, Alison's got it right. She says, I'm cleaning and listening in. Lift off for Norwich. Absolutely huge. That'll do nicely for the mighty Whites. Buzzing with that. Absolutely buzzing. There we go. Lee Smelou, the scorer, just drops out to him on the edge of the box and, lifts it in. And, yeah, it is now 1-0 to Norwich. This is perfect for Leeds United. This would be the perfect result. Up the Parrots. Yeah, exactly. Up the Parakeets. I was trying up the Macaws. Up any kind of bird. Do you know what I mean? The Peacocks, all of them. But Norwich lead 1-0. This is what we wanted. Now let me get working back on that sort of graphic that I can sort out. We're going to be going old school, peeps. We're going to be going old school. Score was Lisa. Corner for Burnley, and it comes. Oh, I thought it. Charlie Trailer. Tried to get on the end of it, but Tim Krul, not the biggest fan of Leeds United for sure. Lee Smelou, made it 1-0. Love to see it. Lee Smelou. E-L-O-U. Lee Smelou on the 10th minute. Right, I'm working on this graphic, guys. Bear with me, okay? Because I know some of you want the time, don't you? I mean, so I'm trying to sort something out. Just bear with us. There we go. That probably will do it, you know. Let's have a look. Start virtual cam. See what I can do. Right, I'm going to get rid of this banner. We're going to... Bear with us a sec. We're going to change this to this. And then we're going to get rid of that. And then we're going to do that. And hopefully, by the magic of the internet, I can go like that. And then change that to... What are we on? Wait there, 13, 14. There we go. Right, there's your timer. Thank you for those that waited patiently. I've knocked that up. I know we're in Ellen Road. All right, okay. We've just transported to Ellen Road, but this is an old one. So yeah. At least you can now match up if you want to. So yeah, Norwich lead 1-0 against Burnley, which is huge for Leeds United's, survival hopes. I think we've done enough already. Of course, everyone rightly will be concerned about Burnley with games in hand. But if they can do it, one sec, Burnley. Oh, it's throwing. No, but if they can, if they fail to win any of their games in hand, really, it's just massive. It's a massive, bridge for them to climb. It really is. Because as I say, looking at it now, they are 9 points away from Leeds United and have, as it stands, 2 games in hand. If it was to finish like this, of course, Nick Pope out of his box, but it might not stay like this. But look, Burnley don't have a great record away from home. What I will say as well, Burnley, by the time Leeds United next play, which is, of course, against Crystal Palace on Monday night, I think, in 16 days' time, the 25th, Burnley will have played 4 games, this one and 3 more. So we'll actually have a game in hand. Another chance here, Pookie. We'll actually have a game in hand on them, which is huge, So it would it'd be amazing if they failed to win any of them. Then that's us, isn't it? We've got 6 games. Nice. They'd have 5 games left. Janulis into Dowell. Dowell, lovely little ball over the top for Pookie. Just a little bit too much on it. Nick Pope managed to come out. But like Carl Wells says, great, perfect start for us so far. Cruel as a spare goalkeeper if they went down. Nah, not for me. You guys thought which players we could steal from either of these sides? Obviously, Maxwell Cornet would be one you would look at. I've said Charlie Taylor earlier on as well. From a Norwich perspective, no thank you, if I'm honest. But Burnley, I would take Charlie Taylor and I would take Maxwell Cornet for sure. Might be something Leeds United might look at, especially with us being linked to Cornet previously. And his agent did a bit of talking at the time as well. Matt Brown says, come on, Norwich, Liverpool fan. Good luck this afternoon as well, mate. I can't lie to you. I did a little accumulator earlier on and did back Manchester City. Sorry, bro. Time now sorted, Lee, if you can and want to match up, all right? So I want Burnley to stay up, says Archduchy of Austria. I mean, if it meant Frank Lampard went down, I agree with you. But just from a selfish standpoint at this moment in time, like I want Burnley to lose today because Leeds United need to stay up. Do you know what I mean? So I want that to happen today. But if it doesn't involve Leeds United, then yeah, I don't mind Sean Dyche. I don't mind Burnley and Brexit ball. Like, that's what they get coined at, don't they? I don't mind Everton. It's more so Frank Lampard. Do you know what I mean? So if it means that Frank Lampard goes down, Fat Batman says Nick Pope for backup. Yeah, Nick Pope's crap with his feet, though, isn't he? I know Mellier's been suspect of late as well. I can't lie, but I mean, Nick Pope's a great goalkeeper, shot stopper, etc. But we need something a little additional. Take Max Aarons from Norwich. Fair point. And we've got Cody Drama coming back now, haven't we? Hopefully, anyway, because he's been ripping it up, and I think he'll get a chance under Marsh for sure. Just depends how his exit happened. Here's Norwich on the counter. Pookie running ahead of it. Can Lise Malou find him? He has done. Go on, Timu! Oh, it's saved. Saved from Nick Pope. 2-0, and we're in dreamland, Leeds fans. We're in dreamland. Woo! Tell you what, it's a good save, Nick Pope. That's what we were talking about, them shots stopping with his feet there. Lise Malou played him in. It's a good strike, Pookie, but even better save from Pope. But you can see that Norwich have really been buoyed by that goal. You know, here's the corner they scored from the last one. And it comes, it's deep. Here's Grant Hanley. Lifts it. I don't know what he's trying to do there, lifting it back in. Going to go again, though. Oh, Lise Malou. It's going to drop. Dowell. Matthias Norman, strike! Ooh, another save, Nick Pope, another corner. Norwich, really turning it on. Really turning it on here. Matthias Norman with the strike. Does it actually come off Pope? Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't. Straight over. It's going to be a goal kick. Back to your comments, Tashani says, points on board in relegation battle more beneficial than games in hand. 100% said that for a very, very long time. I remember people like on Twitter, I mean, no, Twitter's like a bit of a mad basket case place anyway, but people like saying, oh, yeah, but they've got all these games in hand, so our point against Southampton don't really count for anything and that. And I was like, what? Points don't count for anything? What are you talking about, man? But listen, there's two sides of the coin, you know? There's no in between, is it? You're either a pessimist or a negativist. Pessimist or a realist? Pessimists like to call themselves realists. I'm an optimist. You know what I mean? That's just the way I see it. Norwich, 5 shots so far to Burnley's 3. Mega Exploit says, in a perfect world, I would take Nick Pope, but don't think he will play second fiddle to Melia. No. He'll be a first choice goalkeeper for a Premier League side, won't he? There'll be a number of sides that would probably take him. And probably better than Burnley as well. Or if no one did, you'd know that a newly promoted side would definitely look at him if the option was there. 1977 Futre says you could get Pookie cheap and he'd sit on the bench back up for Bamford. Sure, not sure. Maybe get in the way of the youngsters. Matt Brown says looking forward to it. Liverpool have to win the fixture with the City. Sorry, have to win with the fixtures City have left. Yeah, winner takes the title possibly. You know what I mean? Winner takes the title. Tommy Darko says, "Come on, Norwich. How is Campbell getting on at Bournemouth? Don't have a clue. Don't have a clue. What happened to what's his face anyway? He's still here. Still here. What's he called? The guy Gilmore. Gilmore. I don't know what happened to him. Pope is good with defeat, then says Simon. Yeah, saving them, shot stopping, not actually passing out from the back. Have you seen him for England? It's brutal. Taylor into Westwood. Goes out wide here. Burnley lifting it in. It's headed out there by Grant Hanley. Dealt with. Pookie chasing it down. Goes back to Tarkowski up on halfway. Burnley trying some long ball stuff. Lovely ball out to Charlie Taylor. He's the one for me. I would take Taylor. I would take Taylor over Cornet. He is Cornet, the pair of them on that left hand side causing problems. Lifted up. Brownhill lifted up there to Lennon. It's good stuff from Burnley. It was in by Lawton, but it was cleared again, I think, by Hanley. But what we don't want Norwich to do we, is to sit in. You know what I mean? They're not staying up. Just go for it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Tom says it's so much better on the nerves when we're not playing. It certainly is, mate. You're right. It's so much more enjoyable in it. Weghorst loses out. He's being cheered. Weghorst can't. Pookie's got a chance here. Can he turn? Pookie on that left foot. Oh, he's done great. It's Pookie. Oh, maybe he should have played in Leeds Malou. But he's done brilliantly there, Pookie. But Cornet back makes the challenge. Here's Weghorst to Rodriguez. He's got Lennon, Weghorst, and Cornet as options. Goes back to Lawton. They'll come again. Burnley ball over the top, looking for the run of Cornet. It's cut out. However, it's going to drop to Weghorst. Ooh, I'll tell you what, it would have been a good ball through to Cornet. Cornet wasn't wise to it, but I think he might have been offside anyway. Sorry, just asking my daughter if she'll go ask my partner for a drink. Want a coffee. Shout out to Greenwood yesterday. Yeah, exceptional. Really took a step forward, Annie, under Marsh for sure. It was nice to see Somerville get minutes. You know, I was questioning these guys if indeed they were able to make that step up. Because, you know, and to be fair, I think Dan Moylan mentioned it on the Square Ball yesterday when he was saying, like, you know, Greenwood did look like one of them players that wasn't really going to cut it, little bits here and there, and probably just stay there until get loaned out or something and never be seen. But, you know, he's really took a step up. That's the opinion I had, but he's really took a step up. And, you know, someone made this point in the comments on my video as well. Here's Pookie, chance, another chance there. He's free, Leeds Malou. Rashid, God, give it Leeds Malou, Pookie. That's twice you've missed him out now. You know what I mean?
You'll have to wait.
I have to wait for my coffee. I don't know why. Yeah, but Tyler Roberts is one that could really work, you know, on the Marsh. We'll have to wait and see. But maybe he can, because he's always good in them tight areas. It's when he's asked to keep it longer. Like his first touch, his first turn is always good. And then it's the action after that fact. And maybe because we're so congested in the system. I mean, go back and watch my video on the Jesse Marsh system, and I called it about maybe Rodrigo being an option, or not an option, but an improved player in the Jesse Marsh system, and it proved to be the case because we're so compact, because we're so central. He has that little bit of technical quality where he's able to get it in and pop it off, you know, make a little drop of the shoulder or whatever. That's why I thought someone like Dallas, for example, in a midfield role might struggle, because technical wise, he's not great, and when he's turning, and sometimes it's telegraphed. Do you know what I mean? Whereas someone like Roberts could really flourish because he has a touch of the Rodriguez in terms of how he can caress the ball at times. Just something to mull over anyway, and think about. I know straight away people go, "Oh, Roberts, in the bin," but let's not forget how much hate Cooper was getting, and you can see now after such a long layoff that when he's come in, he's just settled that back four. I loved it yesterday when Melier won't calm down. He went, "You need to talk, man. Talk. No one else is doing that." Sometimes you need that, and I don't know if you've seen what Jesse Marsh had to say about what Jesse Marsh had to say about Cooper. I retweeted it earlier on, but I'll read it to you. So this is what he had to say. So he said he'd won his duels. He won his aerial duels. He was aggressive against the ball. He was sharp. He didn't lose any balls. He said, I had him speak to the team afterwards because I told them that I haven't had a better captain in the entire time I've been a coach. So that's a big shout out to come from Jesse Marsh for him to say, my entire time as a coach, there's not been a better captain than I've seen. And then if you think back to every single regime since Liam Cooper's been at the football club, they've all made him captain. He's always been captain. He was captain under Gary Monk when he weren't even starting games at times, when it was Bartley and Janssen. He was still captain as soon as he came on the pitch, captain. So it shows you how much goes on. Cornet's in here for Burnley. Grant Hanley, can he get across? Cornet takes a strike. Good save from Krul. A lot of power on it. 25 minutes played. It's still 1-0 Norwich. I think Charlie Taylor's in pain. We don't want him to be fit, do we, really? Not for Burnley, anyway. I've got me Kawafi. Burker's big shout out, brother. Thank you yesterday for the super chat you led. She says it's so much better on the nerves when Leeds win away 3-0. Keep clean sheet to build utter joy. Exactly. And we can sit and watch the team that we want to win. Because yesterday, if you think about it, Friday, Newcastle won. We didn't want that to happen, really. Would have liked to have passed them. Lisa Maloo's got a yellow card, by the way, for the challenge on Taylor. Everton beat Man United. And genuinely, I thought we were going to lose. When that happened, I thought we were going to lose. And then the game happened. We weren't great. We win the game 3-0. It would be even better, wouldn't it, if this went our way? Because I think even the most hardened pessimist will say, I think we're all right now. Because, yes, they still have they'll play 3 more games before we next play. But in order for them to catch us, they'd have to win all 3 of them. They're not going to do that. So, you know what I mean? They're not going to do that. And then we've got Palace, and we have some difficult fixtures coming up where we're probably not going to get points. We've got the likes of City, we've got the likes of Arsenal, we've got the likes of Chelsea. Although Arsenal showing that soft underbelly, I feel a bit for them. I was thinking about it earlier when, obviously they've lost the last 2 now, and I'm like, do you know what it is? It comes down to experience, and I feel that a lot of Arsenal fans will be throwing a lot of shade at Arteta's way and stuff, but they're a young squad, and ultimately, when asked to perform under pressure to keep top 4, they've not been able to do it, have they? And Tottenham look now in pole position, man. I think your top 4 sort of, they look different gravy. Spurs at the minute. Son, Kulusevski and Kane. Unbelievable. We've got a Brazilian in the house, Edison Silva Ferreira. Big shout out. Thank you for being here, Edison. How you finding Rafinha? He's going to light it up in the World Cup, I believe. I genuinely think he will light it up. One of the players of the tournament for me. He looks different gravy for Brazil. Here's J. Rodriguez on halfway turns, running at the back 4. He's got Cornet to the left of him. Weghorst has moved in the middle. Cornet lifts it up. It's gone out. It's gone out of play. It's going to be a goal kick to Norwich. We'll keep that all day. 1977 future says, thing is, Cornet's been off the ball for about 10 games. Not consistent enough. It's in a Burnley side that aren't doing great though either, is he? So, Brett, just on that conversation of who you would take, Brett Burnley says, if Burnley go down, I would 100% take Charlie Taylor. Would sort our left-back issue straight away, then keep Fairport for backup. I've often wondered how Harrison would do it. Yeah, I've mentioned Harrison as well a few times. I think, he could be a good left-back, to be fair. But yeah, I would take Charlie Taylor in an heartbeat. Free kick Free kick for Burnley on Arthway. Tarkovsky brought down. Taylor left under a cloud. Yeah, football's a fickle business, though, isn't it? Football's a fickle business. Corney on the left, Rafinha on the right would be amazing. It would be, but it wouldn't happen because Rafinha's leaving in the summer. He goes in the summer for me. But James Reed, positive. This is what I'm saying. Optimist. He says there's only 5-point gap between us and ninth. See, that's the way to look at it, brother. Do I need to be dusting out that passport again? Janulis got lucky with that ball though, and it might open up here. Got very lucky, Janulis, with that ball then, but it might open up for Norwich on the overlap potentially. Here we go. Inside there, Rashishka. Don't rate him at all, to be honest. He's rubbish. Oh, that's a poor kick out. It's going to go as far as Dowell. Oh, it's Byram, sorry. It's not. Oh, Sammy Byram, man. Get up there. Imagine that. Byram and Taylor. Forgot Byram was starting at Norwich. You got Byram on one side, Charlie Taylor at left back on the other side. That's a ball over the top. It's going to head it down. But corner ball. Do you know what? Sam Byram was unbelievable when he first broke on the scene at Leeds. I thought he was class, but I do understand that he was a diamond in what was at the time not a great side. I just remember every time Byram used to get it at right back, I used to think something was going to happen. Yeah, it's a shame what's happened to a lot of them. I seen them talking up Lewis Cook yesterday in that game. It was just on in the background, and him being close to an England call up and stuff. And what a baller he was! If it weren't for injuries, Lewis Cook was different gravy in that Leeds side. What a little young group we had. It'd have been interesting had Bielsa come in at that time. Just what he might have done with the likes of, Mowat, Cook, Taylor, Byram. Oh, naughty, wasn't it? It was a good side, that. Well, fantastic side. But you know what I mean? Just having them young lads all in at the same place. Obviously, Calvin was not quite there yet. But yeah, that would have been unreal, wouldn't it? Yeah, it was a time when he was around. Yes, Gary Monk, the snake. Where is he now? Is Gary Monk? He was at Sheff Wednesday, weren't he? Let me have a look. I'm going to check by the power of the web. Is he still at Sheff Wednesday? Didn't the guy win a Carabao Cup with Spurs with Swansea though? He has won silverware as a manager, hasn't he? He was there as a player for donkey's years, wasn't he? And then chance anyway for Norwich. If they could get a second before half time, it would be beautiful. Lise Milou lifts it back in. Poor. Where is he? Let's have a look. Manager. Was he sacked by Sheff Wednesday 2020? Let's have a look. Yeah, sacked. Second last in the league. Oh, 9th of November 2020, he was sacked from Sheff Wednesday with the club's second last in the league. Love to see it. Love to see it. But he did win silverware with Swansea, right? So look. Or have I just totally made that up? 12 years he spent that. Let's have a look. He did, didn't he? Someone tell me in the comments. Or have I just made that up? He got 7th, Swansea. Did they win though? Didn't they win the Carabao Cup? No? I swear they did. I'm going to have to find this. Did Swansea win the Cup? Because didn't Pablo won it with them, right? Pablo Hernandez won it with them. Or am I making this up? 2013, yeah. Let's have a look. Where are they now? The 2013. Did they have Michu there as well? Let's have a look. Goalkeeper, Gerhard Tremmel. Angel Rangel at right back. Ki Sung Young at centre back. Ashley Williams centre back. He was naughty, wasn't he, for a period of time. Ben Davis at left back. Leon Britton in midfield. I swear Leon Britton went with Swansea all the way up the divisions. Jonathan de Guzman. Pablo Hernandez. Get up there, Pablo. Nathan Dyer. Wayne Routledge. And Michu up top. Who was the manager, though? Yeah. Oh, sub Gary Monk. He was sub. He weren't the gaffer. Who was the gaffer then? At that time. So he did win silverware, not as manager though. Someone find out who that manager was, please. Swansea manager 2013. Let's have a look. 2013. You'll have all told me in the comments, but is it Michael? Oh, Michael Laudrup. No, it can't be. Oh, it was So Brendan Rodgers, 2012, and then Michael Laudrup, and then Gary Monk got it after Laudrup. There you go. It's a bit of pointless Swansea trivia for you people on a Norwich versus Burnley watch-along. Chance Tarkovsky trying to run all the way through. Offside. Yeah. Let's go back to some more of your comments after that pointless Swansea trivia. Go Norwich, says Christy Sankis. Look, we've got Everton fan in the house as well. He's wanting Norwich all day, which you can understand as well, Dale. More love for Charlie Taylor. Do it. Chris Kelly, all the way from All Leeds TV. Make sure you check out his Porch Master chat over on All Leeds TV. Thank you, Chris. He says 180 plus watching, 47 likes. Come on, people. Hit that like. Yeah, please do. Thanks for that, Chris. Hope you're doing well, mate. I'm going to have a look now, see how many likes we've got. We've got 58. There's over 100 people watching. Let's see if we can get 100 likes, people, please. That would be greatly appreciated if you could do that. I've just liked it on my burner account. So if you could like it on yours, that'd be nice. Cockney White says Taylor can stay where he is. It's where he belongs. Mate, he's a great left back. You would take him back, surely. Chris Kelly not having it, says he's a complete snake. Was he though? I mean, who was the man in charge at the time that was feeding us all this stuff? It was also Gary Monk, who ended up being chief of the Chief Snakes. Do you know what I mean? There you go. Napa says Byram's still playing. WTF just shows how much attention I pay to Norwich. Yeah, mad one with Byram, because I know it's obviously normally, what's his face, Max Aarons, but I swear Byram went Forest, didn't he, for a bit? I swear. And then, or was that on loan? Let's have a look and check Sam Byram's trajectory or rejectory, if that even is a word, after leaving Leeds United. Let's have a look. So he went West Ham. Went West Ham for 3 years because obviously he was good at Leeds, man. He made a move to West Ham, then went on loan to Forest, and then was bought by Norwich in 2019. Never quite made it at the grade at West Ham, which is probably because he was good, man. He was good. There we go. Sam says 3 points behind Villa, who are apparently having a great season under Gerrard. They've lost 4 in a row now. Yeah, starting to see that. I still rate Gerrard though, but then I forget, like I seen when they got battered. I actually went for Villa or the draw yesterday in one of my hackers. I had a couple of hackers. I got let down by one side on all. Arsenal let me down on. I had Arsenal, Leeds, Chelsea, Salford, that one. So Arsenal let me down, losing to Brighton. Shocking. Here's the other one. Villa lost me down on one of them because I had Villa or draw. And then there was another one. I'll have to check. Because your boy yesterday won the Grand Nash as well, didn't I? Not me personally, but I picked it up. So that was nice. Let me just have a look who it was. Aston Villa or draw. I had with Mansfield, Union, Berlin and Juve. So Aston Villa lost. And then I had Chelsea, Leeds, Salford, Arsenal, and that one lost. Where's the next page? Then I had Forest, Swansea, Wigan, and MK Dons, and MK Dons drew. So I had one team on each of my hackers, fuming. But I did win Noble Yeats, so that was nice. None of my others came each way. And I've got a couple of golf ones, but your man's won it already, hasn't he? But I did have like Justin Thomas, Salatoris, Shane Lowry, but anyway, and I've also got a double on today, Palace versus City. No, Palace and City, sorry. Palace currently 0-0 away at Leicester. There you go. Anyway, back to your comments, sorry. There we go. Chris says Cook is the best academy player that's left the club in recent years, 100% baller. Yeah, close to an England call, but he was different gravy. He was different gravy at the time as well. It's disappointing through injuries and that, what it means for him, really. How will his career go? Because, yeah, he was unreal, wasn't he? Nepus says, yeah, he also got 7th with Swansea. Gary Monk, we've got Andy Harrison, good friend of mine, Man United fan, actually. There we go. As I was telling you about Palace, Leicester have actually scored. Leicester have actually scored. Adam Miller, Lookman have scored. So that'll probably be that one done as well now, will it? Hit the like button. Hit the like button for Joe. Yes, please do that. Matt Brown said, this is poor. It's definitely not Liverpool City levels, mate. That's for sure. Definitely not. But listen, I'm just happy with the result. I'm relaxed because Leeds won. They won 3-0. We don't play for 16 days. It's actually nice, actually. When I thought about it, I was like, oh, we haven't got a game for ages. But then when you consider Burnley will have played all their game in hands and one more, corner chance for Burnley. Flashes it across goal, only as far as Norman, and it is cleared by Norwich. But yeah, I quite take a lot of solace from the fact that actually, by the time we next play, we'll have a game in hand on Burnley. And we'll know where we're at. That's the thing, isn't it? Like, I think we're all right anyway. You guys know that. And girls, and women and men. But there's some fans that still, they've got games in hand. They've got games in hand, goal difference. But, you know, at least we'll know then. By the time we play Palace, we will know the situation we find ourselves in, which I think at that point will still be 6 points. Let's go for 6 points on Burnley, just to give you an idea again, just who they play. Tell me, guys. I want to know in the comments actually who you or how many points you think Burnley will get from their next fixtures. Chance here, decent area for a free kick. This is actually in Maxwell Cornet territory. He scored one similar against Leeds United, if you remember rightly, and just danced for an age, and then they got beat anyway, and he looked daft. But yeah, Weghorst brought down by Norman. It does look soft, especially for such a big man in Weghorst. But this is definitely Maxwell Cornet territory, so we might be looking at a potential goal incoming for Burnley. But just to give you an idea, Burnley's fixtures are, of course, this one. They are away to West Ham. They're then at home to Southampton and then at home to Wolves. So no easy fixtures. No easy fixtures for them. So let me know what you think in terms of Burnley's potential points return between now and the next time Leeds United play. Yeah, it's like pulling teeth, two horrendous teams. Let's have a look. Yeah, see, I end up so far behind in the comments. My friend's saying, I think they did beat Barnsley or someone, no? Oh, Brownhill's terrible. Maybe should have let Cornet take it. I'm that far behind the comments and the memory's that bad. I'm thinking, like, what's he on about here? But I'm assuming he means Swansea. I didn't actually check when it was. Let's have a look. 2013, League Cup. Let's see who they did play. Bradford City. So not too far, really, Andy, to be fair to you, mate. Not too far. Bradford City, Yorkshire, West Yorkshire, South Yorkshire, not too far. They actually won the game 5-0. Remember Michu, though, by the way? What a baller Michu was for one season. You know, like you get one-hit wonders. Michu was a, like, one-hit wonder, wasn't he? Like, he came, lit it up, and then ended up playing, like, 3rd division in Spain or something. Let's have a look. He started playing for Real Oviedo, representing Celta and Rayo Vallecano, making his La Liga debut. In 2012, he signed with Swansea, scoring 22 goals across all competitions and winning the League Cup. Despite performances that earned him an international debut for Spain, Michu fell out of favour at Swansea and was released in November 2015. Then went to Napoli on loan and played 3 times. Then Langrio, and then, let's have a look, where's Langrio? So Langrio, Segunda Division, and then Oviedo, which maybe the 3rd tier or something like that. But yeah, bit of a mad fall from grace for Michu, because he was unreal for a period of time, weren't he? Remember that season? He just lit it up. Let's go Burnley, says V. Certainly. Solanus, no, I can't smell smoke. You know, and do you know what it is, Solanus? You're constantly correcting my grammar and my use of words. Do you not know I've been to university? Eh? What did I say yesterday? That what was it? I said fortuitous and something else, and you didn't like it, did you? I tell you what, Matt Lawton with the strike on the edge of the box, but it deflected wide. It's going to be a corner kick. Yeah, Solomon. Yeah, Michu was the best one season wonder. There we go, loud drop. I'm that far behind, look. I'm that far behind in the comments. My apologies. Mega Mega Exploit says, logging into all my 10 accounts, Joe, don't worry. Yeah, plenty burner accounts out there for the YouTube. Turns out I don't actually have 10,000 subscribers. I've got about 1,000. The other 9,000 are my burner accounts. But listen, we've got over 200 people watching, 92 likes, 8 more people liked the video. Have you liked it? You don't have YouTube, do you?
Yeah.
No. Did you have an account, though?
No.
You haven't got an account, are you? You're not allowed an account, are you?
No. I wouldn't like it.
Sorry?
I wouldn't like it.
You wouldn't like it anyway? What do you mean? Taking piss? Huh? Anyway, yeah, so we've got 105. Big shout out for those that have liked that video. Thank you so much. I'd take my nan at left back over Furpon. She's dead, James. I love that. Yeah, Furpon is not great, is he? Here, there we go. Look, Solomon, that's what you were saying. Wandering all over the place like my old granddad. You might as well, though. And it's fun when we can do this, when there's no pressure. We can just relax. And especially when they're getting beat as well. That's even better, right? Oh, chance though here. Well out, Tim Crowell. There we go. Really Random Reviews says, Villa having a great season. You drunk, mate. It's a bad season for us. Up the Villa. There you go. What are you saying, Lil?
We have to make our beds and the girls have to get the stuff to get home, to go home with.
Right, okay. We have to make our beds and that. You're probably getting a look into my life at the minute, aren't you? Yeah. Tidy your room! Tidy your room! Good stuff. It will be a salvage season if we get top tons, says Really Random Reviews. Aston Villa. Yeah, but you were in free fall a little bit, weren't you, when Steven Gerrard came in? I rate Steven Gerrard. I think he will go and do well. Don't forget young Chris Dawson, says Connor. Yeah, he was breaking through at that period of time as well. Really, really small, wasn't he, Chris Dawson? I wonder where Chris Dawson ended up. I'd say I'd look, right, but I think Chris Dawson probably weren't even at a level that will get him a wiki. Maybe it will. Yes, it has. My apologies, Chris. Left Leeds United, went to play for Rotherham, then went on loan to Viking FK in Norwegian football, Scarborough Athletic, Bradford Park Avenue, Grantham Town, currently playing at Buxton. Wow, Northern Premier League division. It's mad, isn't it? How football it can chew you up, spit you out, can't it? Mad, really. Some of the drops that you see through the leagues and stuff. Who can remember? I never forget it. And I know I shouldn't. Oh, Leicester now winning 2-0 Dewsbury Hall. Leicester 2, Palace 0. I always remember this, and I know I shouldn't, but it makes me realise just how reactionary the media can be. I'll never forget Federico Makeda played for Manchester United, scored 2 goals, I think, to win them a game. I forget the game, scored 2 goals, and people were saying he were like Cantona. Then the guy rocked up in League One at Doncaster. Never forget it, man. And I used to think like that there. When was that? When Makeda, someone will know, he came on and they were like, oh, I like Cantona, I like Cantona. And then he ended up playing League One football for Doncaster Rovers. So there you go. And I was just at that point thinking, yeah, man, I'll never forget that. There you go. Right, guys, that is halftime, guys and girls. I'm just going to take a quick break and just quickly fill up my pot of tea. I will be back with you shortly. If you don't mind hanging around, that'd be greatly appreciated. We'll enjoy the second half together as we have, all right? So just give me 5 minutes. Just get a cup of tea, if that's all right, a cup of coffee. And I'll see you very, very soon. Now many people were back. Thank you. I've lost about 50 of you, but for the 50 of you that stayed, thank you very much. I just went and made myself another pot of coffee. So I've now got 2 of the beauties. And then, yeah, how I know, just a little bit off point. How do we see the game going? It's going to be a barnstormer in it, Liverpool versus Man City. Look how far I am behind. Look, we've got Burnley points. So Jordan Rivers reckons they'll get 2 points. Dale says 4-6. Loving the new Rodrigo chance, says Zoe B. Agreed. Your face. What was that, man? You look like a little ghost. There's just this little face coming then. Loving it. Millie's just chilling with me, my oldest daughter. So, yeah, just seeing this little face pop up there. I was like, whoa. Love that. Burnley also have to play Everton, so points being dropped somewhere yet. No, they've already played, haven't they? They have to play a game. No, they've already played them, haven't they? Burnley versus Everton, they've already played. They got beat. Or Burnley won. Everton got beat. Yeah. That was on Wednesday, wasn't it? Lee Stevenson says, lovely to join you, Joe. Come on, Norwich. Yeah, agreed. Come on, Norwich. Let's hope they can keep it up. Look, Burnley's record away from home's not been great this season. Joe, would you be... That's never going to happen. I never did a video on it, Sam, either, as well. I've seen a lot of comments on one of my watch-alongs as well, with people saying, what about Spurs? What about Spurs? But I never seen this, never seen the link. So, yeah. Phil says, Joe, turn into the Fogdens and get your last on. Joe, are we pro-America? Do you know what I respond to you in that, Luke? Team America, yeah! Team America, yeah! What a film, by the way. So, yes, I am pro-America. But, yeah, listen, when my son, who is old enough, will hopefully be into football, I tried to take Millie to the football. Didn't like it, did you?
I would like it then.
Huh?
I would like it.
I don't think you would. Do you remember how that day went?
Yeah.
Do you remember being sick on that? In a mate's car?
Yeah.
Do you remember you said you wouldn't wear a Leeds kit and then I had to buy you one because you were sick all over your clothes? Do you remember?
Yeah.
And then, do you remember the game or anything?
Yeah.
Go on then, what happened?
Well, all I could hear was everyone
screaming and that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it was 1-0, I think. I think we played Birmingham off the top of my head, and we scored 1-0. And you went, "Can we go now, Dad?"
Because I thought it was over.
No, it wasn't. No, but it was quite funny because it was a period of time where Leeds United wasn't like full to the brim. So we was in the kids. You know, in the kids area, you met Lucas the Copcat and stuff, and you know, in the family stand. And what I'd done is, because my mate who I've got a season ticket with, I just switched them tickets over to the East stand. So we're in the East stand, Lucas the Copcat, all that sort of stuff. And then there was a time where there was, you know, Ellen Road wasn't full all the time, so that we actually had a whole row of seats. So whilst I was watching the football, my daughter was just running up and down, and I'm so grateful that it was at a time when they weren't. Because otherwise, if it was packed now, she'd just be like in a sardine, like, Dad, can I go? Can I go? So yeah. Never, like, Maisie hasn't even gone either, really. I think that's just due to what happened with with Millie. But yeah, Harry, when Harry is old enough, he will go, and we will get him on here. Don't worry about that. We will be the new Thogden and Thog Dad. Yeah. Jason says England have no greater friend than America. Thank God. I don't know about geo-national politics or whatever, so stay away from that stuff. But yeah. Did I hear Leeds fans in the crowd, says Jackie? I don't think so, mate. I don't think so. I didn't anyway. So 2-0 Leicester now. Yeah, keep your comments coming in, as I say. Thank you for joining me. Keep your comments coming in. How do we see the rest of this game going? Will it stay 1-0 Norwich? I would take it all day. Will it 1-1, Burnley win. We'll have to wait and see. I don't think Burnley are going to win, though. I think we could see a draw, but hopefully Norwich will see this one out. I'd love to know what, Burnley's actual away record is like this season. If indeed we can have a look at that. See, I'm not really a stat man, so I don't even know where to check half of the time. Let's have a look. Burnley away from home. If I go table, it'll tell me, will it? No, home away table. Let's do that. That'll be easy. Google that. Love this song. Praise God. I think it's Sam Fender, isn't it? I think. You can't hear it though, so I'm asking you a question. You don't even know what I'm asking, do you? Why is it showing me? It's showing me the full table. I want to know the away table. Let's have a look. Home and away tables. Agree. Away table. Burnley are 18th, playing 14 and winning 1. They've won 1 away from home all season. Norwich only winning 2 at home though, so there you go. But Burnley won 1 away all season. Not the best away from home. Drawn a number of them games. I wonder where that 1 away win came from. There we go. I mean, what's going on Norwich's pitch here there, to be fair? Oh, there you go. There's a stat for you. Burnley have never come back to win a Premier League game when losing at half-time away in the Premier League. So there we go. Connor thinks it'll be 1-1. Simon says Norwich come out fighting and nick a second goal. James said should have done what Jack and Tash did and took Charlotte. Loved them too. Yeah. There you go. You beat Brighton. Thank you very much for the statos in the chat. Will Talks Football knows his stuff. Thank you very much. Will Burkers reckons a draw. A draw would still be okay for Leeds United, but I think if we were to actually Norwich were to win this, it'd be huge, wouldn't it? Then after that, I won't be doing the Liverpool City game. I will be watching it. I won't be doing it on here. I've got the washing up to do, and then I'm going to watch that. I've got a few chores to do before I can sit and watch that, mate. But I'm actually going to be watching it with an Evertonian. My partner has a son. My partner has a daughter. I'm tired. My partner has a daughter whose dad's a toffee, and they're coming to pick her up because she's going to her dad's for Easter. So we're watching the game. And he was supposed to come yesterday, but didn't come up because obviously they played Man United, and I bet he's glad because he went to watch the game. And they won 1-0. So to be fair, it's quite funny because the last time I seen them, was actually at Ellen Road because we dropped Lily off. Meeting point, Ellen Road, McDonald's. Anyway, and he was winding me up a little bit because obviously we were not doing very well. And at that time in the season, Everton were riding high under Rafa Benitez, and Townsend and Gray were actually playing well. And now I'll be like, how's it been since then? How's it been since then, Dave? How have you been getting on, mate? Because last time I checked, you're below us in the table, buddy. So I'm going to quite enjoy that first interaction. So wear my Leeds shirt as well. So how are you getting on, mate? All right. But then we'll both just be like, yeah, Burnley going down. Yeah, Burnley. Yeah. Anyway, second half is underway. Let me get that clock on. Sorry about that. Here we go. Let me just match it up. 45. Oh, we're not that far ahead. 57. There we go. Oh, 52. There we go, guys. We're on time now as well. So if you do want to match up with me for the second half, you just go down there and you just match it up. Yeah, it'll be sorted. But Norwich currently lead 1-0. If it stays like this, great result for Leeds United. 3 games to play then for Burnley before we play our next one. Next one being away at West Ham, which, is no easy task. But if Norwich were to get a second, I think that's it. Game over. Norman, Lise Malou moves it over. Right, come inside nicely there. Pookie might be onside. Oh, tries a cutback. I'd love Byram to get it. Lennon, never going to win a header, is he, in a 50-50? There we go. He's less than both. Pookie, he's in. Oh, I tell you what, he hit it first time. He's going to go on target as well. Jose23, the GOAT, says this is a great result for Leeds versus Everton. B. Quirky says, will you be streaming the washing up? Yeah, if you want, mate. Sunday dinner as well. I hate washing up on a Sunday dinner. Oh, so much scraping, yeah? Then washing, all that stuff, man. It's never good. James says, Joe, did you see Victor Orta joining in the win? In with There's Only One Brendan Aronson chat. I did, yeah. Apparently it's a done deal as well. Someone who I follow on Twitter spoke to him in the pub, the away fan pub, which isn't too far from the ground. I went into it when we played them in the FA Cup. It's not too far. Free sausage rolls. It's quite funny, actually, because to tell the story, strike! Ooh, straight down Nick Pope's pipe. Anyway, yeah, I used to drink back then, and I'd had a few beers, and there was like a bar outside, but where they sold like savoury stuff and that, and he popped inside, and there were loads of sausage rolls. So I just started singing free sausage rolls and started flinging them out to the crowd. Anyway, he came out and was not happy. Pookie, cutback. Janulis, oh, he's taken an age to take that. Janulis, what are you doing? He needed to hit it first time, and it was just good defending in the end. Janulis ended up with an air shot. There we go. Here's Veghorst. If Norwich win, we are pretty much safe, says James. I think we're safe anyway, bro. Yeah. Wow, look at this. Yeah, Mark Brown, what a shout that was. You saying just before half time about our players was I spat out. Do you remember the young lad who played for City, Michael Johnson? Yeah, so sad. Yeah, it is right. He came through and was just the next best thing, wasn't he, Michael Johnson? Where did he end up, bro? Let's have a look. But I do remember him, yeah, 100%. Michael Johnson, Man City, look there. Have a look. Really close. So 1998, 2000, he was actually at Leeds United. Didn't know that, you know. The youth career, that is. And then he went to Feyenoord and moved around the clubs before City. So what actually happened after Leicester? Did it just fall off? So he was arrested for drunk driving. Mental health, wow. So it had been under treatment for several years by the Priory for mental health. Wow. I wonder what he's doing now then. So he's an estate agent by the looks of it. Sad times, isn't it? That sad times. But you're right though about football chewing you up, spitting you out. Yeah, couldn't handle it. There you go. Anyway, we're coming up to the 50th minute. Norwich lead 1-0 against Burnley. It's going to be a throw-in score update. Brentford beating West Ham 1-0. And Mbuemo with the goal. Brian Mbuemo. That's a real shock. But I was going to say Brighton. Brentford are flying, aren't they? Beating Chelsea, beating West Ham. Definitely turned up for the Bucks. Quite a surprise, that one. Corner round the corner. He's brought down by Sam Byram. I don't think there's much more Sam Byram could do, to be honest. But that's that extra bit of quality for Corner. Just gets there ahead of Byram, touches it round the corner. Byram just brings him down. Little touch round the corner. Yeah, I don't think he was going to get there, was he? But we say it's a dangerous free kick, dangerous area. You're looking at the likes of Westwood in there, Tarkowski, plenty to aim at. Corner lifts it up. Oh, I thought Tarkowski had got on the end of it, but it was actually Hanley. Lennon. Brownell to lift it in. Oh, Rodriguez with a header, but it's a poor header and it goes over. this is a mad thing about the relegation fight and them teams that are down there, yeah? Like Burnley, massive result against Everton. Massive. Everyone's like, oh, it's such a bad result for us. That it's such this, it's such that. Then Everton go and beat Man United, and then Burnley are getting beat by Norwich. That's what I'm saying. It's the inconsistency down there, isn't it? You know what I mean? And we finally found a little bit of consistency under Jesse Marsh. 4 games unbeaten. That's why I think we'll be all right. Said that for a long time, you know. Here we go. Brownhill gives it away in a dangerous area. This could be Norwich here. Teemu Pukki up against Tarkowski. Teemu Pukki. Done well there. Tarkowski stays on his feet. Tell you what, Brownhill there. Don't have. Do you reckon he looks like me?
I was actually thinking that, you know.
Huh?
I was actually thinking that.
What were you doing, Dad? What, you thought your dad was on TV? James says, would you take Cornet if Burnley go down? Yeah, I definitely, mate. And Charlie Taylor as well. James Obby. Remember Freddie Adu? Supposed to be the next best thing, and he ended up being more like Heath Slater than Brock Lesnar. Heath Slater, the 3-man band. Here is Cornet. We're a 3-man band. I haven't watched WWE for a long time, you know. Didn't even watch Mania. Poor. Jonathan Rowe should come, says Shuzma. I've seen that someone else mention him as well earlier on. I don't know much about him. Apparently for the under-23s, is it? No. West Ham have bottled the top 4. I don't think they were ever realistically going to get top 4, Dale. I don't know if you can say it's you can bottle it, but they're in Europe, man. They've done well in majority of competitions with such a small squad. It might come back to bite them, you know. Still no way to go, though, isn't it? Who scored a goal, innit? Oh, it was in Bueno, weren't it? Rodriguez, because I was thinking maybe it'll be Ericsson. Big up Don Polyon, says Connor. What about Darlington FC, says Ian. There's my mention of Darlington for you. Darlow. Loves them. Rashishka. Got to square it, mate, to Poops. Oh, he's tried to. Poop will get on the end of it. Good little turn there. Takes Lennon out of the picture. Go on, Pooks. Janulis. Can he find the Canary? Go on then. Strike. McLean. Well defended. It's going to be a throw-in. James says, what would be your ideal transfer window? New left back. I would like a new left back, mate, and I'd like a new centre midfielder as well. I think we bring in Brendan Aronson. I think that's done. I don't think the club will go for a left back, you know. I don't. I think they'll be happy with Firpo and Stuart Dallas, I think, yeah. And listen, Firpo might come good, you know. It's just what I've seen of him so far is rubbish. Streams on Twitch now, does Don Paulion, says Dale. Yeah, I remember when I started Twitch and I sent him a message, but tried to get him to have me again. Corner. Lise Malou, he hit it from there in the first half and managed to score. Tried again this time, but it was cut out. Chance here for Norwich. Here's Sam Byram. Go on, Byram. Byram, he's picked out. Lise Malou, he's offside. I think he ran it out of play anyway, the pleb. James says if we stick with Firpo, no, why? Don't throw shade at Dallas, bro. There's other who's coming off. Veghorst coming off, and it's gonna be Vidra. It'll be interesting to see what happens with Veghorst because I believe Veghorst wanted to move to the Premier League, felt he could move further up the table, and seen Burnley as a chance to come over, show his capabilities, and then get a move, but. It's not really happened for him, has it? So where will he go? Surely Veghorst's not going to drop to the Championship. Be interesting. Yeah, it will be interesting to happen with what will happen with Veghorst. Who is better, Thurp or Ayling? That's not a genuine question, surely. It's not even worth answering that, bro. You know the answer. But surely if we want Europe, we would want an upgrade. Mate, if Leeds United want Europe, we need an upgrade all over pitch, mate, to be fair. It's shown us this season where we're at. We're not close to it, I don't think. We definitely need additions if we want to get European football. Did I manage to get a takeaway on my winnings? I did. We did, yeah. It's quite an expensive do, actually. But yeah, we had takeaway, we ate food. It was nice. Much fun was had. Then this morning I got up and I went to the gym and went for a swim, as is always the case. Today I did circuit training with one, and it was brutal. Brutal. But I'm losing weight. I'm getting fitter. I don't smoke anymore. I don't drink. It's good, man. 34 and I'm in good nick. I've also got that walk, actually, for charity. We've got the walk for charity for the Gary Speed Foundation as well. With the square ball. That happens at the end of May. So I've got to get ready for that. So that'll be amazing. Sorry. Yeah, so 3 days. 3 days. Maybe we'll do like a live stream anyway during that. Maybe one night get some of the people who were there and do a bit of a stream. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, so that charity walk, that will be good. If Everton go down, I would take Alan in a heartbeat. There'd be a number of players you could take from Everton. To be fair, going forward anyway, isn't there? Richarlison, etc. So brought down there Charlie Taylor, Lee Smalou, definite yellow card. Oh, he's already been booked. That's the second yellow. That is a second yellow, you know. Lee Smalou has got to go. I'm sorry. If he doesn't have a yellow, he would get a yellow. That is a definite yellow. It's a yellow card. He's got to go there for me. That's dodgy, right? Like, you'd be fuming. Tarkowski, Deitch, all very unhappy. Here's Vidra. It always makes me laugh when I think about Vidra, because I'm thinking, I wonder if he regrets not moving to Leeds. There's a number of players. Who was the guy who went to Derby instead of coming to us? The winger? Jufferson, I think it was. I wonder if he regrets it, you know. So, Charlie Taylor, Lee Smalou. I think it's a yellow card. I love that. When I first read that, Alison, it says smash bike. Smash bike all. Art Sunday's great when you've got 3 points. They sure are, Steve. Is anyone sub to TSB? I'm not, but I'm assuming it will be worth it. They do great job, don't they? Goats of the Leeds content creation scene, I think. Upside down Shaggy. Shaggy says Akin Fenwa. Had that a few times. Nails again, says Alison. Yeah. I take DCL just to bench him for Bamford and show everyone that there is levels, said James. Jefferson, that was it. Oh, tell you what, Nick Pope made a right mess of that. Norwich couldn't capitalise. Too busy talking to Giagi to be paying attention to the dross that's on my TV. But no, I tell a joke. I tell lies. Norwich won, Burnley 0. Norwich had a chance. Nick Pope made an error. Now Burnley are on the counter and it's Jay Rodriguez. He's going to lift it in first time. It's going to drop for Vidra. Chests it down. Oh, great challenge. Grant Hanley, the captain, and Norwich on the counter. The noise goes up from the Canaries. Here's Lee Smalou, the first half goal scorer. Chance here. Dowell comes inside. Pookie tries to feed him in. Feed the Pooks. He will score. He's finished. He's not finished. He's only 25. No, he's finished. Anyway, did you see that tweet from Spurs yesterday? It was quite good, that. Anyway, yeah, commentator said draw doesn't suit anyone. Norwich won, Burnley 0. It's going to be a good end to the game, innit? We're coming into the last 30 minutes now. If it stays like this, it'd be great for us. It will be great. Ben Timpson, another member, says, now then, Joe and just your family. Big shout out to the fam. Alison says, how many points will we need all? I think, Alison, we're done. We've got enough. I think, no. I think we'll stay up. And I'm not saying like the current, if we just lost the rest of our games, obviously not. That's not what I'm saying. But I think between now and the end of the season, we will pick up some points, which means we'll be all right. That's what I'm saying. And the teams that are below us won't bridge the gap. Here's Lawton. It's a good ball in. It's headed out. It's going to fall here to Brownell, Westwood. Moves it to Charlie Taylor. Charlie Taylor can deliver. Stop waiting a minute, Mr. Postman. Sam Byron just put Charlie Taylor in the bin. The Leeds connection. Let's see if they have a little look at each other. Nah, I thought they might have a little Leeds look, as if to say. Alison thinks 35 points. But no, we won't need 4 or 5 more than that. More than 35? Surely not. Just because, like, you didn't need 40 to stay up last season. You'll need less than that this season. The magic 40-point mark's a myth anyway, innit? What are we on? 33. Yeah, look, we'll be all right, man. Honestly, look, as it stands, yeah, Burnley are 9 points away from us with 2 games in hand. They've got West Ham and Southampton up next, and then they play another game before us. And we've got Palace on a Monday night. Palace might be on beach. You've got to remember, when did Palace play their FA Cup game? Is it the weekend? Let's have a look what Palace's fixtures are. Let's have a look. Aaron Lennon coming off. Dwight McNeil coming on. Let's have a look. So actually, Palace have got a couple of games before that. So Palace play Chelsea at the weekend when we were supposed to play Chelsea, Newcastle, and then us. But they've got quite a busy schedule, whereas we've got some time off. Do you know what I mean? So that could play into our hands. 25th of April, of course, we play Palace away. So they've got a number of games. We've got a long layoff now. This is good for Leeds United, actually. The fact that we haven't got a game in 16 days. You know what I mean? Dave says, just tuned in. See the scoreline. Loving this. Come on, Joe. Exactly, mate. Come on. Let's hopefully Norwich can get a second. Upside down, Shaggy thinks 40 points. I don't think we need it, honestly. Jordan says, tell your twin he needs to put his shooting boots on. He does, doesn't he? Timu Wayman. Joe Pookie needs to sort his head out. Vidra, rubbish, innit? Vidra, get in the bin, man. Get to Championship, mate. You levels to this game. Vidra actually probably boss it for Burnley in the Championship. Do you think Sean Dyche moves if Burnley do go down? Here's Sam Byram anyway. Oh, good challenge from Dwight McNeil. Is there danger, man? He's got plenty in his locker. It's a great ball. Maxwell Corney has just missed an absolute sitter. How has he not scored? How has Maxwell Corney not scored there? We were just saying Dwight McNeil, come on the pitch. He's that little star turn, that little bit of extra sauce. What a ball. And Maxwell Corney, open goal. I don't know what he's done. It was harder to miss. That's why we didn't sign him. The guy's gash. What has happened there? I can't believe he's missed. Oh my God, says Brown. Sporting says, miss of the season. Ben Turner says, thank you, Maxi boy. Agent Maxi. Like, honestly, people seeing it. Dwight McNeil, though, he's starting to turn it on. How's Maxwell Corney missed that? I do not know. Ball in. Another chance. Oh! Rodriguez, about 5 yards out, puts his header over. Maxwell Corney, how have you missed that? It's a shocker. Miss of the season, that. What a ball. Oh, I don't know how he's done that. Brutal. Do you know what? You can just see people in the crowd going, wait. Rashishka, this would really kill Burnley, wouldn't it, if they went up to score now, Norwich. He's up against Lawton. Is it Norman into Pookie? Go on, Pooks. Go on, Timu! Oh, strike dragged wide. But yeah, poor miss by Maxwell Corney, and that's why Leeds United didn't sign him. Do you know what I mean? End of the day, Firpo is better than Corney. Zaha's just missed a pen. Yeah, I've just seen that they'd had a pen. Fuming. He missed to get the Leeds move in the summer, yeah. Big head. Dean Smith's going to make some changes anyway. Hopefully see this game out for Norwich and for Leeds United. Crystal Palace have scored. Zaha's made it 2-1. He's initially missed a penalty. 2 minutes later, he scored. I wonder if it's the rebound. Brentford have gone 2-0 up. Brentford have gone 2-0 up against West Ham. It's a real shock. But this time of the season, innit, where shocks are aplenty, that moves Brentford into 13th in dreamland, aren't they? Fair play. They'll get relegated next season, Brentford. Just putting it out there. They're my pick anyway. Chance Lawton, strike, Burnley. Miss after miss after miss. It's coming to a time potentially where Burnley are going to score, I think. Burnley might score. But listen, a point's still all right. I'd just be gutted at this stage because I'm thinking Norwich, please hold on. Going to be a change, though, for Norwich. Do you think Dean Smith and Norwich, off comes Lee Malou, think they might stay in the division? I mean, ask yourself this question, right? Will Norwich stay up? You will probably say no, yeah? They are 7 points away from Everton in 17th. Then ask yourself the question, will Leeds stay up? You'll probably go, oh, no, we're not out of it yet. We've got 9 points on Burnley. Do you know what I mean? So it's just hard, isn't it, to look at it objectively when it's not yet. Napa says condolences to Corey. They're having an absolute mess, says Jordan. Yeah, we'll have to speak to them hopefully tomorrow or at some point, maybe Thursday. I don't know. We'll see. But come on then, Norwich. Get a second, Do us all a favour. Oh, lovely work by Rashishka. Oh, he's tried to move it into Pookie, but Pookie was already on his bike. Timu. Charlie Tiller's been put in the bin there. Absolutely in the bin. Temp name says Joe, the philosopher. Yeah, man. Afternoon, pal. Still buzzing afternoon yesterday. Yep. Don't make sense, Jamie, but I know what you meant. Yeah. Afternoon, pal. Still buzzing after yesterday. Predictive text, I'm assuming. So it's a bane of my life, predictive text. Header, Hanley. He's won a lot, hasn't he? To be fair to him. There's Grant Hanley. Dwight McNeil. Great player. There's a player from Burnley as well. Dwight McNeil. Connor. What a blast from the past. Would you sign Kolo Muani, Joe? Yes, lad. Do you know in the summer we'll have to pick up that Twitch game, man? Honestly, I just haven't had the time with uni and stuff. But I tell you what, head injuries here, head injuries. Maxwell Cornet, Rodriguez, and Hanley all smashes heads against one another. There's going to be a little bit of time here because they've all hit. Yeah, they've all headbutted each other. It was like a domino of headers. For anyone who don't know who Kolo Muani is, Kolo Muani was someone I signed on FIFA for Leeds United on my Twitch. He was garbage. Connor knows all about it. Big shout out. Jamie's on the beers. Says Sam. Probably Sam. But no, he says, no, this is what I really meant. Thierry Small as well, yeah. It's quite a funny, Connor. I actually signed him on my football manager save as well. I actually paid quite a lot of money for him and ended up selling him because they were rubbish. Connor says Kolo Muani was a donkey. Yeah, I was dropping Bamford for him, wasn't I? I was like letting my heart rule my head rule my heart. I just wanted him to do well. Do you know what I mean? So I paid for him. Although we did have that one win against Man United, didn't we? Rodrigo last minute, brilliant, and then we were just getting battered all the time. Anyway, we'll have a little bit of a lull here just due to it being head injuries. We know now with the concussion subs, etc. It was a trio of heads, I think. Bang, 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 one after the other. Let's have a look at the rest of the results. So as we know, Brentford are beating West Ham 2-0. Goals from Brian Mbuemo and Ivan Toney. Both of them getting the assists for one other as well. It's actually Sam Byram who's who's had it in the head, I think. Cornet. Then Leicester 2, Palace 1. Adamella Luckman and Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall with the goal and an assist. And then obviously Zaha initially missed the penalty, but then scored on the rebound to make it 2-1. There you go. Gets his rebound, plants the header home up against Kasper Schmeichel. And then Norwich, obviously, this one winning 1-0 with a goal from Lys Malou on the 9th minute. And quite possibly the miss of the season from your man Maxwell Cornet as well, which is unreal for Leeds United. We've got some lineups as well for the big one happening at 4:30 in just an hour's time. You've got Alisson in goal for Liverpool, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Van Dijk and Andy Robertson. The midfield three then of Fabinho, Henderson, Thiago, and front three of Mane, Salah and Jota. So Diaz, the one who makes way, but that is going to be some game happening at 4:30. For Man City, Edison in goal, Walker, Stones, Laporte and Cancelo make the back four. Then midfield three, Rodrigo, Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, and then up ahead of them, you've got Gabriel Jesus, Phil Foden and Raheem Sterling. So there's the lineups for the big one. We are back underway now as well in the Norwich versus Burnley game. Big shout out. Oh, chance here, Timu Pukki. Moves it onto his right, gives it back to McLean. Nothing happening. It goes back to Pukki. And it's going to be cleared only as far as Vidra. Everyone's all right after the initial class of heads, so that's all been sorted. There we go. Ball in, Rashishka. Nothing given. Worse. So I've put on Twitter, is that the miss of the season? And Nicky Myers says worse than Rafinha's the other week. I can't remember Rafinha's the other week. Can you? When was Rafinha's miss the other week? Did he miss a sitter? I honestly can't remember. Which one? When did he miss? Did he miss a sitter, Rafinha, the other week? I genuinely can't. I can't remember. Chance McNeil into Vidra. No foul. Don't even try it. Chance here for Norwich. Oh, it's just overrun it. It's a great challenge by Tarkowski, that I have to say. Fair play. Fair play to Tarkowski. Keep your comments, keep the likes coming in as well. What we up? What we up to on the likes, people? Please do let me know. 141 likes. We've got 257 people watching. If you could do me a favour and get that up to 150, it'd be greatly appreciated. It's not a lot to ask, folks. It's not a lot to ask for all the hard work and giving up Sundays and all that sort of stuff. You don't understand. Sometimes people, you switch a camera on and that's it. It's not that, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, if I do say so myself. Goals conceded in 76 plus minutes this season. Norwich 16, the most, okay? In great company with Newcastle, Watford and Leeds all down there. So, this is a time where Norwich do concede a lot of goals. Hopefully it won't happen today. Rodriguez with the challenge there. Not intentionally, just went for the ball. Rodriguez is hitting him. I mean, let's not do that, bro, because you could have hurt him. People saying Norwich, he smashed a chance against Norwich against the bar. I can't remember it. I genuinely can't remember it. Arteta out trending. They're off the red if that is. Come on, the red men. Are you happy with the lineup, Mark? Let me know. Dewsbury Hall is a baller. I've seen Mohammed Smith mention that a few times, to be fair to him. He does mention that a few, so he knows his ball. He does know his ball, does Dewsbury Hall. The scenes at Old Trafford, Joe out, says Connor, yeah, Twitch. We'll have to get it going again, won't we, mate? I promise we will do that in the summer. I'm going to try remain as active as I can during the summer, just on socials and whatnot. Not on socials, on on YouTube. Anyway, chance here. Come on now. You got to do better there. Move it. Rashishka's buzzing. Buzzing. Why did I say we're buzzing? I don't even know what I was trying to say. He's rubbish. I was trying to say. Russ says you're doing a City versus Liverpool. I'm not, mate. No. I've got a few tasks I have to complete. I've got to do the washing up and whatnot. I've done this because obviously Leeds have a vested interest in it. But I will be doing because it's 16 days. Obviously, I'll keep you up to date with as much Leeds news as I can as possible. There'll be normally when there's a lull in football, you start to hear like spurious transfer links and stuff. So we'll get them videos done. We'll do the live streams that I do with the rest of the squads as well. And I'm going to do some of the relegation games. Watchalongs. Here's Pookie on the edge of the box. Brings it down. Corner for company. Gets round corner. Can he get a ball into the box and deliver a decent one? Oh, he's got round Charlie Taylor. That's a penalty. It's a penalty. Oh, he said it's on the edge. I think that's a penalty. Charlie Taylor, yellow card. That will be checked by VAR. That will be checked by VAR. Yeah, Temp Name says the missus has given him a mission. Timo Pookie through the legs of Charlie Taylor. Ah, he's on the edge. It is on the edge, you know. It's a couple of inches out. He's done well there, the referee, you know. He's done well there, the referee. Yeah, Napa, VAR, checked it. No need to. He's done well. Done well. Yeah, look at that. Insane. And majority of them, he's been captain, right, bro? He's been captain. Was he captain under Hocker Day? Could well possibly have been, you know. Insane. Anyway, decent area this. Decent free kick to come in. Come on now. Oh, Pookie! Yo! Is it off the crossbar from Hanley? Pookie with the strike. Comes off Hanley. Hanley straight off the crossbar. Oh, Hanley. Should do better. Rolled out to Pookie. Pookie strikes poor. Hanley is onside. Being played onside by Corney as well. And his header comes straight off the crossbar. Ben says, no, it was Christiansen that gave it in fair play. Cheers, mate. Knowledge. Rom says, if Burnley lose today, do you think they're doomed? Look, I think we're okay. Everton still have a lot to worry about. I do think we're okay. 9 points is a lot, and they only have 2 games in hand. You know what I mean? 9 points is a lot to turn over. Janulis hits the deck after a challenge from Rodriguez. Rodriguez is like, what's up with you? Come on, it's a corner. Rodriguez is not messing about. He's a bit of an hard man, isn't he? Comes across it anyway. Yeah, but like I said, they've only got 4 behind Everton. So they'll have Everton in their sights. Obviously, Everton might, pass us if they win their games in hand. Don't know who their games in hands are. Have they got 2 games? Yeah, look, Everton. We'll do Everton's games as well on the watch-alongs if we can. Because Everton play Leicester and, chance here. They've got to take it. It's 3. It's 3-on-1. Rashishka, though, I've no confidence in him whatsoever. No confidence at all. Told you, rubbish. He's rubbish. How can you, in that scenario, not take that opportunity? Not take that opportunity. He's rubbish. I had no confidence in him. If it was Pookie or someone, I'd be like, yeah, okay, fair enough. But he just makes the wrong decision. He's got to release it. Instead, I'll take it myself and just runs into Burnley bodies. It is a good save from Nick Pope. A very, very strong hand. But you should be better there. You should be passing the ball for me. I knew as soon as it's him, he just has no confidence. It's a terrible buy. Him and Sargent, shocking recruitment from Norwich. They're both gash. Anyway, here they come again. Janulis, move it to Rashishka. Can he get a decent delivery? Just don't shoot yourself. Nah, he's rubbish. They're saying handball. It'll not be. I think it might be a corner ball. Will be very harsh with the pace that it was struck at. Surprise score in the Championship. Fulham losing 2-0 at home to cover it. Fulham are up, aren't they? They're not bothered, man. They're on the beach. Yeah, I agree with you here, Sporting, as well. And look, the game's in hand. As I say, we don't play now. When's our next game? Is it the 25th or 26th? Let's have a look. 25th, yeah? So in that time, Everton will have played Leicester. And then Norman, I tell you what, that's a lovely little delivery. And no Norwich player gambled. Lovely little delivery from Norman. No one's gambled. What are they doing? Like, Pukki's actually wrestling the defender instead of going for the ball. It's a lovely ball. Yeah, Everton will have played Leicester. Like I say, Burnley will have played a number of times as well. Everton as well. They've got to play Leicester. They've got to play Liverpool. They've got to play Chelsea. They're going to get spanked by Liverpool. They're just going to rub salt in them wounds. You know what I mean? You can just see that. Like I say, Burnley will have played 3 more times before we play them. So plenty for us to watch and join in on the watch-alongs and stuff. So we'll do that. How's Man's City got on today? They haven't played yet, brother. They play at 4:30. Dan James would have scored that. No, I definitely wouldn't have, bro. That'd be like Rashishka, how I felt. Do you know what I mean? Here's Dwight McNeil to Charlie Taylor. I'd take both of them, I'd take all their left-sided players. Corney, Taylor, and McNeil. Lovely ball. No, it isn't. Curse of the commentator, but we like that. You live for the big one. I'm not, mate. I'm not. My apologies. I've got to do the washing up. And I'm going to watch it with friends, family, like kind of thing. So yeah, I'll watch that. I'm watching it with an Everton fan, basically. So Brandon Williams coming on from Manchester United, left back coming on for Giannoulis. They've got Brandon Williams as well on loan from Man United. I don't know, maybe that might be an option because we do need another left back. You're right. Someone mentioned it earlier. You are right. But off comes Giannoulis, on comes Brandon Williams. 7 minutes, this would be huge, wouldn't it? Yeah, Sporting Central says going to be a big one. It is. It's going to be a great game, isn't it? It's going to be a great one. You're doing a stream for the Fury fight. I've never done a boxing one, Maybe I should give it a try, yeah? I'm a little bit disappointed with Dylan White because I do really like Dylan White, but the way that he's behaved in the build-up to this, like, there's hardly been any sort of coverage because he's refused to turn up for press conferences and that. Don't know why that is. I don't know the politics behind it, but I think he gets absolutely battered by Fury. It's a total mismatch for me. Fury's just elite. There's no one that comes close to it. And there might be some AJ fans out there, but nah, it's just AJ's terrible. And Deontay, we know what happened to Deontay. He's just a puncher. I think Deontay probably gets... Thing is, Deontay lands more on AJ and actually beats AJ. I'd go as far as to say that Deontay Wilder beats AJ because AJ will get hit. Whereas Fury, you just can't hit the guy. For him to be so big and for him to move like he does, he's just next level. So I just think he absolutely batters Dylan. And I like Dylan White, but I just think he batters him. And AJ is gashing him, so is what it is. Matthew Hall says White will knock him out first round worth of quid. Nah, don't. I don't blame White for not showing up. What's gone off then, Connor? Because I don't know this. But it is all politics, isn't it? Oh, Pookie's through. That's it. It's game over. It is. My brother. It's my brother. Timu Pookie. Get up the Pooks. Feed the Pooks and he will score. There you go. There's Pookie in all his glory. It's 2-0. That now could condemn Burnley to relegation and mean that Leeds United stay up. That is huge. Timu Pookie, it's an error at the back. Let's have a look. Great turn there from Matthias Norman. Tries to lift it over. Oh, what a ball. What a ball. I thought he was going for Byram there. We were too busy chatting. Great turn. Lovely ball into Pookie's path. Lovely touch. Deft touch. Brings it down under his spell. Nick Pope, no chance. In the corner. And that is 2-0. That is unbelievable. Did any of us really expect it? Probably not. But this puts the result now beyond doubt, doesn't it? Let's be honest. And that means Burnley failed to win again on their travels. This means Leeds are sitting pretty. Everton and Leeds fans absolutely will be over the moon with this result. Huge, isn't it? Huge for Leeds United, that. Get in there, Pooks. Timu Pookie, get in. And as Sporting Central UK says, don't you know, pump it up. The Whites are staying up. No Pookie, no party. Bit of a no-look pass. It was sweet, wasn't it? To be honest, I was too busy talking to yous. But then obviously I seen it, so I didn't actually see the pass up to it. You actually look at it and it looks like he's shaping up to lift it over to Byron, but like you say, just put some extra fizz on it, some extra swish, some swaz, and it just straight into Pookie's path. Pookie brings it down. Lovely finish. Great Sunday. Love it. And then hopefully, you know, the spectacle at 4:30 will be exceptional as well. I need to find my Pookie, don't I? I need to find my Pookie. I don't know if any of you have seen that picture of me looking like Timu Pookie. It's got to be there, hasn't it? Where is it? Oh, where's that photo? Where's that photo of me looking like Timu Pookie? Someone's got it. I know they have. I need to find it. Where is it? Come on now. Get up there. Timo Bogey. I love this. I've retweeted some stuff. Someone's actually said I look like a homeless Pookie. Great goal, Joe. Yes, there he goes. Go on, Pooks. Get up there, my lad. Didn't expect this result, says Lee. Well, the thing is, right, Burnley are terrible away from home. So there was always a chance. Great result, says Adam. It is. Pookie eats pucker pies. It is. Love to see it. Get up. Love it. Love it, Pookie. I can't find that picture of me looking like Pookie. Someone's got to have it, man. Where is it? It's a killer anyway. It's all right. I've tweeted some. Anyway, fantastic result for Leeds United there. Big performance from me. On the watch-along, also on the game as well. Yeah? Look at this. 1977, watched the Burnley improve, and he said 3 or 4-0. United was supposed to, Man United, not United, Manchester United or Scum, whatever you like, was supposed to beat Everton. Burnley was supposed to beat Norwich. I would love Everton to go down. Yeah, love that. Chatting Charlie says, great result. Connor says, the 40 years old now, Joe. It is, hasn't it? It's gone. It's gone into the ether. First season under Bielsa, I believe, possibly. It could have been Pookie, but I can't find it. I'll have to find it on the internet somewhere. Can't find it on Twitter, but it will be there. Someone basically superimposed my head onto Timu Pookie. I can't find it. There's a picture of me sat at Ellen Road, though. I don't know why. Oh, come on. Where is it? Oh, please. Someone find me that, will you? Someone find me that photo. It's there somewhere, anyway. Oh, chance Burnley off the top of the crossbar. I think do you know what? It'll probably be on my Instagram, I reckon. But there you go. Anyway, Everton could still go down, says Graham Costa. Could impress with Norwich. It's a first this season. Are you enjoying? Are you eyeing the Championship Golden Boot next season, Joe? Probably, yeah. Yeah, we've heard about Rowe. A few people have mentioned him on the stream as well. Big shout out to everyone who's watching as well, by the way. It's not even a Leeds game. We've got over 300 people. That means an awful lot. So thank you very much for everyone that's joined us on this Sunday afternoon. I hope you enjoy the rest of it. 4:30, of course, is the big one between Manchester City and Liverpool. We've got 177 likes. If 33 more people of you could just smash a like on the video and let's get it to 200, that'd be greatly appreciated. So please, if you could do that for me, it would be class. We have 4 minutes left of added time. And look, this is going to be a great turn up, great result for Leeds United. Joe, search up Joe as Pookie. I have done, bro. I have done. I can't find it. I found some. I found some on Twitter, but not the actual one that I needed. But it's all right. It's all good. Anyway, here they go. Rashishka, they might be in again here. Touch. Go on. Get a third, Norwich. Get a third. They got one in the first 10, one in the last 10. They get a third, man. Brandon Williams tried to find Rashishka. McLean. Oh, they're all laying. Norwich fans are all laying. Norwich are all laying. Norwich are all laying. Love it. You love it. Norwich are all laying. What's your score prediction? I don't know. I couldn't do it. Over 200 likes. Thank you very much. Love you, mate. I've got 100 quid on Scheffler to win the Masters. Fair play, mate. Connor's sending me on Twitter. He's found it. He's found it. He's found it. Let's go. Connor, where are you? I can't find it, bro. Where is it? Yeah, Connor, I ain't got it, bro. I don't know. Have you sent it me on message or something? I haven't got it, bro. Oh, great save, Tim Krul there. Wants his clean sheet. I ain't got it, bro. I can't find it, Connor. Mentions. Let's have a look. No, it's not there. No, not there. Are you sure you can tag me in it, mate? I'm private now, so you might not be able to. That's probably why. Oh, Dwight McNeil penalty. It is a penalty, that. Oh, goal kick. No penalty. Looked like a penalty to me. Looked like a penalty to me. Keep hitting that like all, Joe. Doing a grad job. Thank you. Has Harry Bro sent me a follow request on Twitter? I'll get that sorted for you, mate. Let me do that. Oh, there we go, Connor. Big shout out. I'm going to follow you back as well for that, mate, you little ledge. Thank you for your support as always. There we go. Hey, get up, there it is. I love it. I love it. It's my favourite. There we go. It's full time. It is full time. Never in doubt, that. Never in doubt. Love to see it. Yes, man. Never in doubt. Boom. I'm going to share that photo with you as well, because some of you might not have had the luxury of seeing that photo. So I am going to share it with you, not that one. I don't even know what that was. One sec. Thank you, Connor, for this as well. Let's have a look. Here we go. Hey, it's your boy, Pookie. Pookie, feed the Pooks, and he will score goals for Lee Smelou and Timu Pookie. Shows the pick then, Ben. I just have, man. There it is. Hey, here's another one for you. Hey. Here's another one for you. That's all, folks. There you go. He wasn't actually that bad, was he? He's not as worse as what you call Ralph Ragnarok. There you go. Timu Pookie, feed the Timu, and he will score. No neck. Yeah, who can forget them days? Who can forget them days? Joe, you are spit. I do look like him a little bit, don't I? It's not good, is it? Give the Pooks. This is my favourite, though. I love it, man. Thank you so much. Honestly, you're all legends. I love it. I love spending this time here. We will do more. Look, it's 16 days. We are going to do a lot more anyway. Like, my plan is, I've got so much planned. You know, we're talking Christmas time. We're talking, I know it's a long way away, but we're doing the World Cup and we're doing it big, believe me. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, that picture, yeah. We'll do that. We'll do a lot of the games. Like I say, we've got Everton, we've got Burnley all to look forward to between now and our next game, which is 16 days away. We'll have the live streams on an evening. Might bring them forward a little bit with it being Easter, so I'll be working during the day instead of on an evening. I'll have my kids, so I might just bring live streams forward and stuff a bit. But listen, I need to go do the washing up, and I need to get round to my friends before 4:30 to watch the game. So I've got a lot to do. So I'm going to leave it there. But I want to thank you all for watching. It's been a great afternoon doing this with you. Thanks for all your love and support. As always, please continue to like the videos, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, hit the notification bell. I'd assume Monday, be live at some point tomorrow, maybe doing the Premier League review with Corey and the rest of the crew. Yeah, so make sure you join us for that. Leeds United is staying up after that result for me. If it didn't already need confirming, it is now. And what a game we've got to look forward to this afternoon. Enjoy the game between Manchester City and Liverpool. Shame I ain't doing it with you, but I've got other plans. But maybe again in future we'll do some more of these because I've really enjoyed today. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you all in a bit. And like Em says, Alhamdulillah, Leeds staying up. Love it. Peace out now.